Hey, how's everybody doing tonight, man? It's a little late there. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Chris, Lori, how's it going? Mike Bird was in earlier. Mike Bird, holy cow, he's still there? Yeah. Oh, but I see we got a foggy. We got the camera view that I like, where it's kind of off. I hope everybody had a good week. Mowed yesterday. I flew the other day. Yeah, it was the day I flew the little 40 millimeter F-22, and the grass was wet and going against the grain. Man, I was surprised it got up. I think I was pretty lucky there. Let me get stuff situated here. Move this over there. Look over here. And this down here. All right, everything's in the row. Let's get this going up here. Anybody buy the Cletus McFarland bird? I thought that was pretty cool, man. I ordered it, but for some reason, man, my 30% off coupon didn't work on anything. I tried it on a couple things. And I was like, what the heck is this, man? So I'm going to have to call my buddy for life, Joe, there and say, what the heck's up with that, you know? I don't know if there's a time limit on it or what, you know, or they figure since I got my 50% off that they took my 30% off. Because I don't think I used it on anything, but maybe maybe I did. I know I was going to a couple times, but anyways, let's get the show going here. Gonna go fly with the guys tomorrow. Should be a good day. It was hot, man. It was 90 by 10 o'clock this morning, so it was hot. I went and got gas and went out and sat out at the lake with the dogs a little bit. Had some fun out there. It was worth it. But let's get the show going. Yeah, man. That Cleetus plane looks great, man. It looks just a carbon cub, and that's a nice little plane too. Here we got Mike SSSI, and he just popped this up. He's in the Pine Bowl, and he's done something that we've all done. He's forgot the nose tour jet. I don't know how many times I've had to fly an EDF without a nose. You know, sometimes I put the hey Jeff, how you doing, man? Yes, I got that video it's in the description, man. That link to that video. That is amazing, man. That big pilot jet. Oh, he clipped that wire, two wires, and he managed to land it. This shows you how good of a plane that is, and how good he is on the sticks.
Freewing F-22 beakless version.
No beak.
Because, as Yosemite Sam would say, I'm an idiot. And I forgot it.
Yeah. There's worse things to forget. Like your transmitter. I've done that before. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Jeff. Sorry for your loss, buddy. Jim, how you doing? Mr. Bird. Anyway, man, Mike has a great flight and a noseless landing, so check him out. He always does well. He's quite the pilot. And we got EQRC. He's back in the train shop, and we'll watch a little bit of his. He's going to be building another townhouse. This thing is huge, man.
Okay, engineers, pilots, drivers. You can see my train stuff back there. Goodness gracious. I just keep building and building.
Wow.
All my cars all laying in the floor.
Holy cow.
So we're going to work on a
Jim.
townhouse today. Big building. I'm gonna glue some windows in. And
we'll go through. Either he's putting them in the glass, the panes. It's a lot to put in those windows
little
together.
frames here.
But check him out, man. And he kind of talks a little bit. Hey, Lori, how you doing, Chris? Lori. But yep, it's nice to see Eric out doing videos again. Maybe he'll go out. He'll fly. He flies. He just doesn't video when he flies. But he does it all. All right, here we got Musky Bob, and Bob is back flying. He tells you why here in the video here. So it's good to see. This is his Musky Bob. His fishing channel is Musky Bob. Wow. I'm so sorry about that, Jeff. Wow, that's young. Passed away in his sleep. Wow. Man. That is sad, buddy. Wow. We'll pause for a second here. Wow. Musky Bob flying with a buddy here. He'll tell you all about it.
Hey, Musky Bob, back in the air. I got a new laptop. I'm back in business. Hey, we got some out-of-town company, and they wanted to fly.
Now watch how he holds it.
Meet David.
Okay. Okay, you might want to turn it around. You can get away with that with fishing. Try it. Okay. Now if the nose start, okay, hit it left. Yeah. Okay, nose up. Left. Nose up. Left. Nose up. There you go.
Yeah, because you showed some of his videos. You guys have flown together and stuff. Wow. That's just sad, Jeff, for his family and everything. Wow. There he is flying. But they have a good time, and you know, it's nice to see Bob back, and it's a good video. They talk, and Bob gives some of his good humor and everything like that. Oh yes, Mike, he sure does, man. Yeah, I met him at Perry one year. He's a tall dude too, man. He's not short.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we got Cletus McFarland here. Unless you've been living in a cave, you know that he's got his plane. We'll just play a little bit over here.
How about you guys just follow me?
We'll follow you.
They're all going to fly together and stuff, and he's just excited about having his plane.
Act 1, and now I have the Cletus McFarland Special Edition. And like I said, right now, available, CletusMcFarland.com. Batteries sold separate, but also on the website. So make sure you check out with batteries. These are also equipped with an oh shit button. So if you're not an RC plane regular.
Here you get the idea. But they have fun, man. They go out, and right here they're getting ready to take off. We'll watch them take off.
I'm going for the diamond.
All right, here they go. We'll watch them take off. I don't want to play too much, man.
We done mixed them all up.
I don't want Cletus and his team of lawyers on me.
And then do a nice left bank.
Yep, that's what I had in mind. We're gonna lift off right before the runway ends.
What?
No, I'm lifting.
They're gonna fly way before.
All right.
All right. That squirrel he's not a very good pilot. In fact, he crashes everything. They fly often on this channel. And there's their fabricator, and there's the guy that runs the track. Yeah.
All right, at the cone. All right, just follow my lead. Ready?
Right, yeah.
Stay in ground effect.
They weren't. George was the cub that went off all wonkers. Anyway, they fly around, they bump into each other and stuff, and they have a good time. Then he flies his big jet, and he hits a power pole, and it's worth seeing the big jet flying too. Cletus is a good pilot, man. He jokes around a lot, but Garrett can fly. So check that out. That's in the links in the description. And yeah, that plane looks. I've always liked that Carbon Cub. I've always enjoyed it. I had a student, a young boy that had that. Hey, David, how you doing, Crystal? And I enjoyed flying that plane. I had fun flying that little Carbon bottom loading Cub. It's a nice flyer. It kind of reminds me of the clip wing Cub and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, that was, because at the beginning, he took off and they were trying to, it's like he doesn't listen to advice well. Of course, it's all a stick. Those guys are pretty much, it's a stick, and it's a good stick that they do there. They've got that down to a science, man. So they're going to make, Squirrel is, he's the Harpo Marks, and they have a good time, man. Speaking of good times, here we go. Got Chris and Lori, and they're out flying the RV7. They got several videos up. It'll help us along a little bit. Yeah.
Nothing like stealing the show.
Seriously, dude.
He's telling the other cows to run for their life. Run for your life. He's flying again.
And this is a 1.2 meter Eflite RV7 flying a 4-cell 3600 milliamp battery. And Mark Potter's got his drone up.
It's got a beautiful sky for flying. Hey, Wild Bill, how you doing, man? No cows were harmed in the flying of this plane or the quad. The drone. Of course, Chris has a perfect flight, great landings and everything. Because he's Chris, man. He knows how to fly. It's just the skies are just perfect, man. It's just a good, nice video. Well done. Well flown. All right, here we got Mark. He's out there in California. Oops, I didn't want to mute it. Stop it. Full screen. All right, but check this out, man. It's a 2.8 meter B-24 Liberator. And I don't know if he tells you what kind it is. Oh, live wire. Okay, live wire. But he has a nice flight, man. He's got a spotter out there with him. I like the little skull and costume. I'm sure that's a true Martin. Yeah, we've seen Ray Guniak. Yeah. Yep. I bet it was. I bet it is, Jeff. It looks nice. It looks good there. The only thing I think is he flew it kind of fast. Hey Ty, how you doing? I've never seen a B-24 fly, but I've seen B-17s fly, and they just look like they're hanging on a string practically. It was a nice flight, a great landing. He dropped some bombs. You can't see them, of course, but it was a nice flight. Mark did a good job getting the video. But check that out. It's in the links in the description. And like I said, man, Mark did a good job. That was his 157th flight. And he tells you about that at the end of the video too. It's pretty good. Wayne's World, Wayne's World, Wayne's World.
All right, Wayne's RC World, picking up the FMS Futura V2, 80mm.
That's his video that looks fuzzy too.
Okay, gotta take the start stop off. Beeping's gonna drive me nuts.
Take off flaps.
One click of flaps.
That's a nice looking and flying jet.
Flaps up. Gear up.
He's flying out in the middle of northwest Minnesota. There you can see the big town in the area. No, I'm just joking.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Well, he has a great flight, man. Let's go check out this. He does a couple touch and goes, if I remember correctly. Should be out coming and landing right about here. Hey Philip, how you doing? Now I know what I missed. Now I know what I missed.
Balloons a little bit, but not too bad.
Sticks it like Mr. Magoo, man. It's a nice one, man. Next we got the Travis Mountain RC, Smoky Mountain RC.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Smoky Mountain RC, guys. Yes, we got the new Freewing F-18 64mm, guys.
Hey Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Killer. Set up. Using a 4000 lithium high voltage SMC. I used a Spectrum AR86 or what? 8030. Yeah. 8360J, I'm sorry. But it don't have the safe and AS3X hooked up. He's using the factory driver that's in it. So the receiver is just a receiver right now. And we've got our flight mode set up on our wing sweeps.
Flight mode 2. Flight mode 3.
Oh yeah.
Flight mode 2. Flight mode 1.
That's it. The flaps and all. Is that what they're called, tailing on? Yeah. Boys on there, easy. I'll get it in a second. Ready? Yep. I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's great, guys. Got a little trimming problems with it when it's in its stabilization mode. It was pitching up on them at the end, but they get it. You know, I thought for sure he was going to run out of battery, because man, he had that thing in the air for good. a good 6 minutes or so, 7 minutes before he got it down. But check them out. It's pretty good. They got that. They were able to get it down. Yep. It was a good flight. And that looks like a fun effort. Here we got our buddy Aiden mcatamney. I'm sorry, Aiden. I mess up every name except for simple names. I like this photo. Let's go over here. Oh, the camera goes crazy. Come back. Come back. That's the trouble when you zoom, man. You're using a phone. A gray day, forgive it. It does come in with focus again. I promise you it comes into focus again. Maybe it doesn't. Anyway, he has a great landing, man. You have to check him out. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've seen them fly and stuff, and it just, I don't know. I mean, this might be the closest to one that where you can fly it, you know, in any mode or wing configuration. Ah, nice, Lori. Yeah, I wondered. Yeah, I figured you guys were camping or doing something when we didn't see you in a real flight or anything. But thanks for being here and stuff. I'm glad you had a good time. But the Bay Bash is, if you're in Panama City Beach, you can go out to the field and stuff and see it there. It's the 13th of September, so it's coming up pretty quick. And I've been to that. I was at that event last year, and we might go this year. I ain't gonna promise anything. This will be fun though. All right, we got a lot of this there. All right, he's welcome. Time to go flying, and let's see, Avanti version 2. And it looks like his battery and his box. He's flying with Justin. Frank's a good-looking guy. No, I'm just kidding. We always have music at the beach.
You out here, Dan?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch July and then
How's your transmitter working out? Good? Oh, yeah. Feel good? Fly good? Think so good?
This is a nice takeoff.
Thank you very much, sir.
I hate that battery on. Hey Ricky, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. Anyway, man, Frank and Justin have a good flight. They do it well. They get a good landing in. I don't know who's landing. Let's see. Yeah. Frank's been kind of. Well, you can see what he said. He said he wasn't feeling well, so kind of keep him in your thoughts and prayers there too. And stuff. All right, hold up here. We got Ricky. We got Ricardo. Ricardo PR54, and he's flying with his good buddy Oscar. Ricky's flying the F-16, and Oscar is flying the Avanti, and they have another spectacular flight. But Ricky has a flat prop in the F-18, and he almost crashes it. Wow. That's big. That's huge, Jeff. Yes, I saw it was an F-18, Ricky. I'm sorry. I'm so used to seeing you fly in your F-16. I didn't even notice the twin verticals. My favorite plane, the F-18. Hey, Todd, how you doing? Commander Goggle. Everybody's flying in sunshine. 2.2 meter Vampire. That's going to be spectacular, Jeff. Todd, it's Jim's fault. He told me your name. He liked being called Jeremy. That's what Jim told me. I'm just kidding, man. Anyway, they have a great flight, and as always, they have great landings. And you want to check it out, man, because Ricky really works out on landing, man, with having that flap stick, flap stick and stuff, man. So he really works out a pretty good landing with that, man. It's worth watching. All right. Here we go. We've got Commander Goggle, and he put up a good video. Ty, how you doing, man? Oops, I didn't want to mute it. Not yet, anyway. All right, let's get on with Commander Goggle. Yeah, they do, Jeff. They fly well together. That's crazy.
Today is Commander Goggle's birthday! Happy birthday!
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but I guess the word's out. It's my birthday! I always like to think back on my birthdays, at life, growing.
All right, so I'm going to have to mute it there because he's got some good music going. But I like this, how he does the pictures. Oops. Let's go back here.
Crap. Let's go fly a drone.
And he gets out and he flies, man. It's pretty good. And he flies really well, like always. Of course, he doesn't show the crashes usually. It's the bumps and the limbs and stuff, but he shows some of them. I've had a few. Hey, Crazy Quad, how you doing, man? Man, I saw your video. I should have grabbed it, but I don't know. I was worried about time this week. There he's sitting out there with the snakes and the spiders. That's a good way to spend your birthday, though. He has a good flight, man. He does a good job, like always. And now we're going to go gonna go next. I was reading Mike Bird's. All right, this is Carolyn. She's at Victoria Tower in Huddersfield, and I looked this up. This mound goes way back in time. You know, there's been all kinds of different things built on this mound. A castle over here once upon a time. This tower was built, like, I think it was 1889 and stuff. So, shoot. Oops. So it's just pretty neat, man. A tower, I forget how tall it is now. 100 feet or something like that. But there's the moat from the castle and everything. It's just reeks of history up there. And this is such a great video that she shot here. The countryside and the hill. So I can see why they'd want to build up on top of this hill, where they could easily defend it. You'd have to attack uphill, which was never good back in that time frame. There was a World War II anti-aircraft battery close onto that hill too. It was over somewhere on the hill. If you go to the Wikipedia page, it shows you where it's at. But it's pretty cool, man. Check it out. And if you do watch it, you know, go ahead and put that in and look at the Wikipedia page. There's several different pages about Victoria Tower, Huddersfield, and yep, exactly, Jeff. You guys got history everywhere. It just oozes history. You know, it's like you can go wherever you go. If you put a shovel in the ground, you can probably go to something historic. Here we have Lewie Motorsports, and this is the Xfly 1200 millimeter Spitfire in the North American livery. And you gotta buy it on AliExpress, and it's like on AliExpress it's like I don't know, it's $3 something. I saw it's several different places on Ali, but I saw one for like $369 with shipping, and it's a nice looking Spitfire.
Beautiful day. Love the new charging station that my club member Jordan put up. It's legit.
Wow.
Solar powered. It's legit. Looks good.
Wow.
All right, now let's check this grass. This grass has been the bane of my existence.
Did you find a plane
for the past 3 weeks? Yeah. Trying to rotate EDFs off the ground. So hopefully today I can do some rotations. I don't have an EDF.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it, Mike?
But hopefully today I can get her to take off.
So I think FMS makes XY planes. So I think maybe Horizon's going to be coming out with that. That's why
Xfly Spitfire 1200 millimeter
through Banana.
Let's go.
Flying. Say it. Let's go flying.
Throttle cut is off.
Say it. Say it.
So far looking promising, so that happened.
Hey, you're going against, looks like he's going against the grain. Hey,
out
Travis.
to the field where the grass is not as bad.
From all my years of golf playing and crawling around in the army on grass, you gotta take the grain into consideration. Victor, how you doing? Might want to move the battery back a tad.
She digging in, baby. She digging in.
No flaps. You don't want flaps for grass takeoffs because flaps pitch the nose over.
stand by. I am going to put her in the middle of the field. Place her in the middle of the field. So
Yeah, fill it back for the depth. That's all right. There's good Spitfires out there. This is one of the Freewing Spitfires and the big one on. Oh my God! Well, he gets it trimmed. He gets it trimmed out.
There's no abundance.
He gets a decent landing. He gets a real good landing, to be honest with you. Let's get the landing here. It's about right about in here.
No power. Pushing the nose down. Pushing the nose down. Pushing the nose down. No power.
Can't complain about that. Yeah, no. For a maiden, yeah, that was good. Yep, that was a good one, man. And he gets another flight in, and it goes equally as well. He does a good job. Let's see, are we doing a good job? Yeah, we're doing all right. All right, here we've got Jack flying his 1400. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Mike Bird. Yep, the Avios. All right, so we got him flying his the big pits. Kenny, how you doing? After some modifications he made after where he let gravity take the sticks. So let's get on with the flight.
Pilot Jack. FMS pits.
He's got an onboard camera that'll make you reach for the barfy bag. Kitty!
Feels like it's gonna get up and go.
She's gonna fly fine.
Dwayne, you snuck in there. How you doing, man? Yeah, I haven't been doing my smash the like stuff. Whoa, whoa.
Needs a little trim, but other than that.
You need help with anything?
Let me see. It needs a little trim to the right.
He's got to do some trim there.
Needs trim to the right?
Yes, just a couple clicks to the right.
So they get it trimmed out, and he gets a good landing in. He does his job. Nice job, man. It's always good when you get a plane fixed back in the air, man. At least I always like getting a plane getting it repaired and getting it flying again. I got to decide what I want to fly tomorrow.
It's a 4,000.
Hey, Paul, how you doing, man?
Might be good for.
Anyway, excuse me. He gets a good landing in. Then we'll go back to the UK here. All right, so here we've got one of Eric's Warbirds, and this is a Messerschmitt 110 by Warbird replicas. And he has a really nice. That's a nice looking 110 there, and we'll watch him take off. So Mark Crutcher, he's got a lot of build videos out. Check him out. I know I've got some I got to watch them, Mark. So I've been. It's like the main battery flyer there, but I love the turbines, man. Sometimes it looks like the plane's right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's got more oomph
Yes,
to it, Eric.
I saw the Cletus Cub, man.
Yeah, I was flying it at
yeah, Cletus and the whole crew were out flying them. It's the links in the description. It's
flying
about,
like at the top.
it's about the big jet, but it starts, the first half of the video is about the Cub. I like how he slowed this down. Good job, Mark. Excellent video. Eric has an excellent landing, man. He does a good job and stuff. Let's see. I think Mark just said thanks, Jeff. Yeah. But at least he said something, man. That's good. Ah, okay. Wow, okay. So they don't have the kits anymore. Okay. It's not in business anymore. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought they were still doing. Yeah. Yeah. It's like after I've been flying out at Livery Landing, when I go to the park seems so small, but it's big too. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Up next, we've got Jackson RC Aviation, and he's out flying in the countryside and stuff, and it's pretty good. He does a good job, puts out a good video always when he flies. I don't know why. He must be busy with work and stuff, and they haven't been, or maybe Mason is too. They haven't been out flying planes for a while. Yeah, because I used to fly in tight spaces, ball fields, and small parks with trees and stuff and wires. And then when I started flying at big fields, it was like, holy cow. Anywho's, man, he has a great flight around sundown there. I like the flies over the cows here. It's pretty good, man. Anyway, he puts out a nice video. And there's somebody, Gary Morton, he used to work with him. So he's supporting him and stuff. But it's pretty cool, man. I like Jackson. I like Chris.
Good afternoon.
It's how I first saw his videos is he was at an event and he was filming people flying, and he was funny, man. The way he did a good job filming, he just seemed like a nice guy. He was funny and hilarious, and I thought, well, heck, I'll sub to him, But yep. Of course, you know him from all the live streams and everything. Here we got Gina Man flying another great plane by Hobby King. Now I've seen this fly in person, and it looks just like it flies like a Cub. And it looks good in the
just
air.
had a flight with the B-17, came down in my usual style, a bit heavy over there, ripped the guns out of the front, so we're going to fly without those, and there was an undercarriage leg twisted. So
I didn't bother to put guns in my planes. Between the hangar and the field, they wouldn't stand a chance.
Hopefully we'll get a straighter takeoff. So let's put this on my head and get the plane into the air.
Got Al there to help me. Yeah, Philip, I don't know. There's people that you could just tell that somebody's generally nice. I can anyway.
Right and left. Okay, let's see if it
And then when they're not, I just look at it as a bad day.
Okay.
I try to be positive.
Throttle cut off.
It wasn't always that way, but that's my motto now.
Had a bit of a mind of its own. Take off.
It didn't want to hit that camera. It said, "You're not going to hit me into that camera."
To the flight line.
I've met a lot of people at the different events and everything.
Gear up.
Oh, you bought the gun. You got the guns for it. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Paul. I thought I had them. I probably got them somewhere in a bag, and I went through all my bins. Yeah, it's a nice looking plane. It flies well. I don't know how it would do on your gravel road though, So that's the only thing. But man,
This time
look how
around,
nice
I
and
will try for the
flying.
concrete strip landing, which is going to be fun.
She nails it too. You got to watch it for that landing. Tina does a great job. Al's great on the camera and stuff, and she nails the landing, man. It was perfect. All right, this next video is kind of long, and we're going to watch a little bit of it here. But this is Michael. Michael got Roach Coach Helis, and I looked to see if he flew it. He didn't have a video there. Man, looks like Michael has great genes too. There, no, I'm just kidding. Uh-oh, that was my Sweeney joke. But oops, check out those wing boxes. A buddy of his made those to hold the wings. That's pretty cool, man. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. What little I've seen about conversions of adding EDFs to planes and stuff, I just thought the angle looked bad. And I think taking off and flaps didn't help. But yeah, just it didn't look like it would go. And something about the thrust tube was being so long and the EDF being on the nose, it just, the whole setup just looked off a little bit. But they gave it a good effort, and it was a funny video. That was hilarious.
Time to get the free mag.
And you got to see the one with Blas flying the rare bear. That is hilarious, man. It's looked like it looks like Robert wheels Blas out to the field in a cart, you know, and then props him up, you know, and then wakes him up. Hey, you're gonna fly today, you know. And he's like, oh, you know, it's just hilarious the way they did it. I laughed all 24 minutes of that video. I was laughing. It was that good. Night, Ricky. Have fun. Hope you have a nice weekend. Anyway, he talks about this. He's got this.
And I don't mean free wing. It is a free wing, but thanks to Christopher Lee Terry, this plane was gifted to me. I had to put some new motors in it, and well, that's about it, but it was free.
Yeah, Mike.
And then guy I know made me these killer wingbacks. Check this out. Ain't that sweet? Ain't it? Yeah. Wait a minute. Leave the missile rails on.
Yep, the gear doors don't get damaged. I've met Michael, and I met Mikey. They're both great guys, I can tell you that. What little time I spent with them.
Perfect. Yeah.
Nothing but nice.
Next the wings.
Oh, it's in a beautiful part of the country, so
and blinds you when you get it in the sun.
Anyway, man, he gets it all set up and ready for flight. He doesn't fly it in this video, but he gets it set up, and then we'll watch for the flight video on it. I'm sure he'll get it up. And here we have Mark Crutcher again. He's in there twice because this time he's flying his Jugmeister that we watched him build, and he's got it all dialed in and set up here. Hey Keith, how you doing, buddy? Everything you doing? Yeah. Wow. That's better than 90 something, you know. Yeah, I noticed we had some At least the snow's gone.
Right, here goes.
Why not fill? They must roll it. Yeah, Mike, I agree. This must have been before all the guys got there to fly. Hey, Dad, how you doing, man? Let's get you blue. All right, let's go to here. We'll check this out. There you can see how big it is there by his hand and stuff. It's a pretty good size plane. I think it's like a, I don't know what they call it, 60 or what, but and everything. All right, but here we got Jack. Jack's got his onboard 360 camera in there, and this is a pretty good video, man. It kind of gets you. We'll watch a little bit of it, and he could. Mark has it rigged up so that the wings come off together. The top and the bottom wing come off each side, and it's pretty ingenious how he did it. Links are in the description. You can check it out, see how he did his wings and everything. I mean, Mark's pretty smart. He makes it easy to take to the field and to put together and to fly his biplanes. He likes biplanes, which we all do, I think. Yeah, exactly, Jim. I think that's what it is. And that takeoff, that's the same takeoff we saw before. He knows how to trim and stuff, but it looks, I thought he was going to crash it from this angle. But you just see how out of trim he was. The pilot's eyes, he looks worried. Anyway, though, it's a nice little, it's a quick video. He cuts out a lot of it and stuff, and he comes in, you know, in his landing. You can see his landing and everything. And I think it looks pretty good. All right, here we got Bob Barlow, and we got Mick with a Hanger 9, 100-some inch, big old 260 extra. And he does a good job of flying it, man. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. Hey, Paul. I don't have any T-shirts. I'm out. I don't have any. I don't have any, Paul. I'm sorry.
That's Mick. First light, what is the nice extra. Hanger 9 extra. It's first flight, would it?
I'm out of shirts. They're kind of a pain. I don't know if I'm going to get any. It's a good way to take $400 and make a small fortune. No. I spent all my money. I spent all my YouTube money. I spent it on that, getting the Cletus Cub, even though I had $60 in points. That plane shouldn't do that. But it's a good flyer. I enjoyed flying it when I was teaching a young student with it.
Guess what me and my mom used to do?
It's tough. It's one tough plane. Watch that video. Watch Cletus's video and you'll see just how tough it is. Well, as you can kind of see from the first minute of Mick's flight video here, that he's a pretty good pilot. So he does a nice routine. I like the routine that he flies here. It's a sport routine, and he hovers it in. You know, like those big planes like that, man. You should be able to hover those things in for a landing. And all right, here we got OGs RC. They're back out flying again. And he's got pretty good music here, so we're going to blur it out. But he's going to fly the PJ50, and he does a good job, man. And he flies full-scale planes. So without further ado, let's do. It's good music. I like how he does this when he spins out. How he tosses that T-33, I'll never know. A little long of an intro. I should have buzzed it out of it because I don't really have time. There he does that. That's pretty cool.
You already know what it is, man. Your boy OGs RC. I'm back in action. I got the PJ50 with me. This from Freewing, twin 70mm. You know, all right, Victor. I'm waiting for my guys and all them to pull up. Pilot Johnny, Christian, Estefan, so we can get this on the road. But I'm about to do a little quick flight real quick. You know what I mean? I put the stickers on it. You know what I mean? I haven't bring this out in a little minute. You know what I mean? The last time I brought this out was like 2 years ago. And look. I got the CG right here. You can see the CGs right here. That's why I got the battery. You know what I mean? Yep. I have to start it up. Twin
FSI 6. That's what I used to sail my boat with. My buddy had that radio, and he used it on every plane he had.
I bought some lights online. Put that
he never had any problems. You have to spend a lot of money to have a good transmitter.
Elevator.
That's a nice transmitter.
I got the flaps, takeoff, landings, and my gears. Check my gears. My gears look good. Spring-loaded doors with the strobe lights. So this is about to be a good flight. Very nice and still. Got the lights right here. All right. About to take off.
Yeah, clean your glasses. You got a park there and a sod farm over here. Crazy quad. You know what? I'll get one of your quad videos, man. Sorry. Drone, or you prefer drone? Drone or quad? Or a DJI. I fly DJI. Anyway, he has a nice flight, man. He has a good landing. He has to wait out some traffic and some wind, but he nails it. He gets it down. It's really good. Man, I did the routine. Sorry. Got a minimum mark. Small EDF. And it does rather well.
Hello, today we're at the field just to check out the very first flight, the maiden flight of this tiny little goshawk, the T45 from Minimum RC. So let's check and see how it goes. We'll take it off in the safe mode, the self-leveling mode, and try it out. Then we'll try it later on at the beach. Okay, well, here's the first maiden of this.
All All right, so he has a nice flight with it, and he gets it out at the beach really, and he doesn't mount a camera on it though. It's quite obvious, but we'll watch this part of the slow mo here. And there you go, man. Yes, it does a good job. And then we got two more we got to get to. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Crazy Quad, because usually Minimum RC they put out kits you have to build, like a foam kit plane that you build. And that's the first time I've ever seen that from him, because Cliff Harvey,
oh my
man, Alex almost plans that. This is Alex, AMRC, coming to you.
Alex here, AMRC, and I have the Eflite Micro B2 out again. Maiden flight was a bit scary due to a battery situation. I didn't check it before flying, and I'm not sure if it was fully charged or not. It didn't give me any alarms, so I'm guessing it should have been charged. Anyway, it was shorter than I expected, but still, I had a good flight, good landing, and hopefully we'll be able to repeat that again and maybe take it out of safe this time. Maiden was in safe only, especially because of that battery scare. So let's not waste time. Sun is setting. Let's ideal, but I'll see what we can do about that.
That's the plane I wanted to get.
This thing needs a bit of runway.
But he takes off. He has a great flight, and he almost plants it with that loop is all. But it's a good video to watch. He does a good job. And then last but not least, we got Cliff Harvey. And what Cliff is doing, he's taking out two of his great planes to the field, the Sofswift triplane and the Fokker D7.
Morning, guys. Up at the field, beautiful morning. It's about 6 miles an hour.
Oh boy. Yep.
I've got the Sofswift triplane and the Fokker D7. Right, the Mike Roach Sofswift triplane. Up, left, right.
Man, that's a nice plane you built. That is cool.
Oh, here we go. Enjoy. Don't want to have to hand launch it, but I will if I have to.
You gotta, once it's rolling, you gotta go.
Beautiful.
Hold him high. Anyway, man, he has a great flight with that, and then he gets ready to take this off here.
There we go. Take it off. Oh. Do that again. Oh.
Those guys are getting ready to die for the win.
Oh.
He has a great flight, though. He does a good job. And then let's go out here and we'll look at this. There it is right there. I might have accidentally ordered the ready to fly. I hope I didn't. But that looks cool, man. It looks just like Cletus is playing. And they're great flyers, man. I've got this landing gear on my Clipwing Cub and stuff. It's like $60 more than the other one. It looks good. But I got it ordered, and like if you're going to order something, make sure you use an influencer's link. For this one, I used Adam Model Aviator's link, so I hope he gets credit for it and everything. Keep everybody, Kenny in the prayers, and the family, the person that Jeff mentioned. Oh God, I can't think of the guy's name. I'm sorry. Good grief, man. I don't know. I guess my mind is just kind of scrambled when things come up. You know, even while you're having fun, things happen. It's like I remember, like when my son was born there, I was so happy, and I was on the elevator with a young guy, and I thought maybe somebody was having a baby too, and somebody had passed away and stuff. We talked a little bit, but anyway, guys, have a good time this weekend, and be safe and have fun. Check out those videos. The links are in the description. I'm telling you, man, the Cletus McFarland video is hilarious. They're all good. They're all good videos. Everybody, it's hard to pick videos to put in a show. I'm telling you that right now. It's hard. And I try not to, I mean, I guarantee it, you're going to see, if Carolyn flies, she's going to be in it. In Purcell Aviation, if they fly and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I like showing a good mixture of people flying and off of different fields. I don't want to see, perfect manicured places like where Chris and Lori flies. That's cheating, man. You're flying on probably a 4,000-foot runway. I know I spent like 8 years flying off runways, but oh well. You guys have a good weekend. Check out videos. I mean, I don't watch TV very much at all. I just watch stuff. If you want to go do the Zooms, go do the Zooms. It's pretty easy. You just download the app or click on the link and you go into the Zooms. But this is Jeff saying we had a good time. We're going to have fun tomorrow, hopefully. So be safe, be kind, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Kate, Steph, Marcia, I didn't put it up this week, but it's sitting right there. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.